The idea of One Day came about through discussions between the council and elders in our community. That led to some conversations in the council, realising maybe we could start to do Australia Day differently and do it better. When we went out to our community and to the elders, they're like, actually, we don't want you to try and make January the 26th better, because that can never be good. What we want you to do is do something on another day. The reason what I think we did was powerful was rather than just kind of talk about it, we actually did something. We actually said, no, we are just going to change the date on which we celebrate. It wasn't telling anybody else to change it, but we're kind of opening that invitation in some ways. What we didn't realise is that would kick off this kind of national kind of conversation around this. The West Australian newspaper ran a series of cartoons of me standing in this park with a single firecracker and you know, like a couple of Aboriginal people and 3 other people standing around kind of going, how miserable is this idea that we were just being a negative damp squid on this whole thing. And it was so wonderful and so powerful that instead of that, we had 15,000 people come out to this extraordinary celebration of coming together.
I recall the first time the One Day celebration began. It was on this very reserve. And as I looked around that day at all the different people that were present, people from all cultures, all colours, all gathered together on this ground, I thought to myself, I'm looking at a statement of reconciliation. People from all races coming together to be together.
I want to acknowledge the First Nations people, the Noongar, the Whadjuk people who have held this place in their hands for thousands of generations. Today, the city of Fremantle, you magnificent people, you are providing a leading light. Today, by example, you are throwing your hearts out and you're inviting everybody, it's including everyone, to be part of something that is truly remarkable. And look at you, look around you, what a beautiful sight this is. This is what generosity of spirit looks like.
It's been amazing. From that first year, which was extremely special, everyone remembers that all the artists came together to do a rendition of Paul Kelly's From Little Things, Big Things Grow. And that, in many ways, is kind of become a bit of the theme song for this in some ways, because this was a little thing. It was a small step. It was a step with our elders, with our Aboriginal community, with the broader Freo community, who actually largely supported this. From that, we've seen something far bigger grow, that conversation grow.
The One Day event to me means a lot. It means respect.
Well, the One Day celebration to me is everything. It's a movement, and the movement just keeps continuing.
One Day is an event that creates a conversation. It's a conversation that Aboriginal people become a part of. The main aim is to create this dialogue so that everyone can see all different angles to a celebration. And it's inviting Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal people to stand together in that conversation and then saying, how do we move together as a nation?
So why can't we find, as this multicultural nation that reflects all the diversity that we have in Australia, a date that's palatable to all, rather than to one cultural group? So the conversation should not be about whether it should be the 26th of January. The conversation should be, what is the date that's acceptable to everyone?
I actually love the idea of celebrating this amazing, special place that we live in, with its extraordinary history, going back 65,000 plus years. So that idea that we do that all together on a day that everybody can celebrate, and I had a glimpse of what that looked like. It still makes me emotional, where there really was people celebrating together.
change makes a lot of people uneasy. But when we look across Australia, we are now seeing other councils changing the day. For me, today is all about Fremantle and its community coming together and standing as one.
My heart feels happy because it's not on the day that signifies sadness and oppression and genocide. Yeah, it means a lot. You know, look at all the non-Indigenous community here. They're celebrating and sharing our culture with us, and they feel like family because they love and celebrate us and show respect and understanding from where our heart is.
The way forward is keeping going on this journey, a journey that is about respect, that is about acknowledging we've got to walk together, acknowledging the painful past, but acknowledging that a better future is one where we acknowledge this nation's history and we go together in a spirit of reconciliation, of healing, of doing that together. And I think that's at the heart of One Day.
What's happening now is the way to move forward. When you look around and you see all the people standing out there, clapping hands, dancing, coming down, walking through the smoke, which is cleansing, shaking hand. That's what we've been looking for a long time.
The date will change. It may take several more years. We've gone about this exactly the right way, which is that we're walking with our community in a steady way, in a way that is about reconciliation and walking together.